know, the Gophers actually had something to say about who won the national title. Had they not beaten Wisconsin, the Badgers with just one tie might have won this thing,
Absolutely. We're looking at it 10-1-1 for the Badgers. They'd had been 11-0-1. They would have had a shot.
But Badger fans aren't going to get greedy after that Rose Bowl win.
They turn out their number 6, we'll tell you that. But it is official. Early this morning, the Associated Press releasing its final top 25 poll. And as expected, Bobby Bowden and his Florida State Seminoles have captured, finally, the national championship. As we take a look now, 1 through 10 here, Florida State, Bobby Bowden there, 12-1 with their big Orange Bowl win last night. Notre Dame, Lou Holtz's team, he figured they'd finish first if Nebraska lost, but not so. They're second. Nebraska's third. Auburn, Terry Bowden there, the coach at Auburn, fourth. Florida is 5. Then comes the Wisconsin Badgers. West Virginia, boy, they were looking at a national title too. They finished 7th. Penn State 8th, Texas A&M, and then Arizona 10th. Well, the odds maker said Florida State was supposed to win by 17 last night. Somebody forgot to tell Nebraska in that Orange Bowl. It was a classic college football game in Miami last night. A couple of good friends coaching against each other, Bobby Bowden and Tom Osborne. Sometimes hold on, there's still 1 second to go, and Nebraska gets one shot at the title, a 45-yard field goal attempt by Byron Bennett, but Nebraska's luck runs out. He misses wide to the left.
It was just our time because Nebraska played as good or better than we did. Our offense was not very good today. We just did not have it offensively, you know. And we there was nothing, they were just not clicking. But yet, they put enough good plays together to win.
I thrive in those situations, and you know, being a Heisman Trophy winner and also being an All-American, guys like myself have to make plays like that and lead my team down the field.
I'm glad that Bobby Bowden got his national championship, and I'm sorry we didn't. Maybe, as I said, somebody will vote us a championship. I don't know. We'll just have to see. We got the same number of losses, but who knows what people will do.
Well, your day's coming, Tom Osborne. In the Sugar Bowl, West Virginia shows why they're not number 1. They lost 41-7. Mountaineers with their only score of the game, 32-yard pass. Jay Kelchner to Jay Kearney sets up West Virginia 7-0. But that was it. It was all Florida from that point, and all Eric Rett. He tied the game at 7 with a 3-yard touchdown run. He had 3 in the game. The most exciting play of the game provided by freshman safety Lawrence Wright. Intercepts Darryl Studstill at midfield, runs right for a while, almost out of bounds, then decides to run the other way. His teammates and coaches yelling at him, saying he's going the wrong way. A la Jim Marshall, but he knew what he was doing. Goes untouched, 52 yards for the touchdown. Rose Bowl, Wisconsin's Brett Moss, who's been a rolling stone all season, scored the first 2 Badger touchdowns, 21-16 over UCLA, the final win for the Badgers. Well, this week was filled with high school holiday tournaments. One athlete that made a name this fall in football, like the hard court in the winter, and as a state sprinter in the spring in track, is Apple Valley's Kevin Kahn. And Mike Max paid Kevin Kahn a visit.
Kevin Kahn is a talented athlete. In football, he helped lead Apple Valley to a state title.
Basically meant that all the hard work that we put into it really paid off and everything, and it turned out to be a real good season, and everybody pulled together at the end, and that's when it mostly counted.
Several Division I schools have contacted Kevin Kahn about making his future football. But if he had his preference, he'd play in the wintertime, his favorite sport, basketball.
Basketball is my favorite because I played it ever since 1st grade. And that's basically why, and I just like it because it's warm.
And that's who he looks up to the most, a basketball player and a 2-sport football star.
My role model, though, is a basketball player, Scottie Pippen. That's who I look at the most, but I go with it. I look at Deion. He's cool. He plays all the sports, sort of like me, so I like that.
Kahn has an athletic future that will take on an academic emphasis.
I mean, sports is fun. I love sports, but you got to get the academic part first, too, so.
Someday you may be wearing a 3-piece suit as a businessman.
Yeah, I'd like that. I would like that.
Mike Max, 4 Sports.
Kevin Kahn. Incidentally, the Vikings, they're going to be watching Dallas, that game. Yes, the Giants. Green Bay, Detroit, battle for the Central. That's at noon right here on Channel 4.
Okay, thanks, Ralph.
You got it.
We'll be right back, and he gets a mug after 3 more appearances.
all-new Starving Artist Group presents Art Expo 94. You've never seen a starving artist sale like this. Discover new artists, different styles, better painting, beautiful sofa-size oils on canvas. Sold elsewhere for hundreds of dollars as low as $19. Smaller paintings from $7. A huge new collection with absolutely nothing over $49.
This Sunday only 11 to 4 in Bloomington at the Airport Marriott and in Plymouth at the Holiday Inn Northwest. Also in Roseville at the Holiday Inn and in St. Paul at the Holiday Inn East.
They say what you drive says a lot about you. If you wanted to say all the right things, Chevrolet and Geo can do just that. Right now, get to know Geo Prism for only $189 a month for 36 months. And you'll get dual airbags, AM/FM stereo, AC, and more. So that makes you good-looking, secure, and intelligent. Says all the right things to me.
Make your money count. See your Heartland Chevy Geo dealer by January 4th.
371-2700.
The Investment Connection.
Hi, can I help you?
It's free.
Hi, we have a new baby, and I know it's a long way off, but I'm thinking about college for her.
Congratulations. And you're right, with the cost of college these days, it's never too early to get started.
Investment professionals providing free information.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Happy to help.
The Dane Bosworth WCCO TV Investment Connection. One call could be the best investment you ever make. Whatever you want to do, we'll help you find it. Minnesota, 1-800-223-8200.
Well, it almost looked fake when we joined Matt Balow up on our roof a little bit earlier this morning. The white stuff just coming down so gingerly. A Hollywood movie scene.
It's great, Scott. It's wintertime in Minnesota. I love it. If it was 35 below, I might just kind of like it. Not for very long. But this kind of weather is really pretty nice. It's very beautiful. We had a little bit of snow. A clipper moved overhead last night. Dropped some fresh snow, about a half an inch to an inch across the metropolitan area so far. Like all these other clippers that we had back in 1993. It's light, it's fluffy, doesn't make good snowballs, but it's easy to shovel and doesn't cause a lot of problems with driving. We are still getting some of the light snow around the metropolitan area even now. This is a live picture from our Doppler radar, and you can see that mainly across the southern half of the metro is the heaviest snow, but even that is just light snow. Elsewhere it's flurries, and gradually this will be tapering off throughout the day today to just flurries metro-wide. Here's a live picture from our Skyview camera, and as you can see, some of the roads out there are in pretty good shape. Some of the lanes still have some snow on them, but the trucks are out. They have been salting, they have been sanding, and road conditions should gradually be improving throughout the day. Still, you'll need a little care, especially driving through some of those passing lanes on the metro area freeways. Right now, we do have the light snow. 12 above is our current temperature. We have a northeast wind at 14 miles per hour. That's making it feel as if it was 14 degrees below zero. The relative humidity is quite high. It's at 80% right now, and the barometer is 30.20, and it is rising. Temperatures, while they are mild across southern Minnesota, are actually much warmer, much colder up to the north, and consequently they've had some clear skies, but we've had the clouds, and as this clipper has made its way down to the southeast, it's brought the heaviest snow portions of South Dakota and southwestern Minnesota. But right now they still have a foot to the north, Interstate 35 or Interstate 94 to the northwest. That's where you'll see the greatest snow depths across the state of Minnesota. They have over a foot in those two directions if you drive far enough. Here we just have a couple of inches, and as I mentioned, we have added to that just within the last 12 hours by about half an inch to an inch. As I mentioned, temperatures in the teens across southern Minnesota right now, but up north much colder. It was 31 degrees below. That was the coldest number that we could find, the coldest temperature up in Ely, 20s below across most of the rest of the border up there, but that's a long ways away from here. And that cold air is really going to slide off toward the east-southeast. That's not going to make it into the Twin Cities. What we are looking at, though, some satellite pictures that'll show you that clipper as it made its way across the Dakotas. The center of that storm moved in a southeasterly direction. It is currently located down over eastern Nebraska. All the fronts are down to our south as well, and so we have the clouds, and as that low pressure area moves to our south, it's giving us a wind out of the northeast and will continue to do so for the next several hours. Those clouds will gradually pull off to the southeast. We could see a few breaks in the clouds much later tonight, but it looks like really conditions should be fairly pleasant So over the next 24 hours, as high pressure we had yesterday has moved on to the east, and this clipper has moved on down to the southeast, we'll have this light snow around throughout the day today. Then it should be tapering off, maybe some clearing later on tonight, but temperatures really aren't going to go very far from where they are right now. We're looking for highs today to stay in the teens. Up north, they will not make it above 0, so temperatures really pretty mild here. A very pleasant Sunday, both to be indoors and out. So your forecast for the rest of the day today, light snow, that'll be turning to flurries. We're looking for a high of about 14 and a northeasterly wind at 10 to 20 miles per hour, Scott. We don't know how many more nice days like this we'll have with some light snow, so I think you should get out and enjoy it.
Okay, have a good New Year too, Matt.
Thank you. You also.
All right. As today's snow shows, winter sports are a way of life in Minnesota. So when a privately run ski hill north of Brainerd threatened to close down, community leaders stepped in to save it. 7 years ago, they created Ski Gull, a miniature mountain for kids to learn the basics. Raylan Story takes us up north now to a place where a little hill means a lot.
And we bring kids in from all the surrounding schools, and a lot of these kids never have a chance to be exposed to skiing.
You hear so much from kids, there's nothing to do, there's nothing to do. Well, that's not true. There is something to do.
And for ski junkies in the Brainerd area, Ski Gull's the place. Under private ownership, these snow-covered slopes couldn't make it